Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Sulaiman Educational Channel. In this video, we will be discussing about resistance, measuring resistance, factors affecting resistance, rheostat, Ohm's law, and LDR. Now let us discuss about resistance. The definition of resistance is it is the measure of the opposition to current flow in an electrical circuit. This means that when a current passes through the conductor, there is an obstacle, there is an opposing force that reduces the flow of the current. So that is known as the resistance. The formula of resistance is equal to potential difference divided by current. It is represented by the formula R equal to V divided by I, where R is the resistance in ohm, V is the potential difference in volt, I is the current in ampere. The unit of resistance is ohm and is represented by the symbol omega, which is the Greek symbol. The resistance look like this as shown in the diagram, and the symbol of resistance which is used is shown in this diagram. Now let us look at an example of how to calculate the resistance of a resistor. The question is, the diagram shows a resistor connected in a circuit. The current in the circuit shown in the ammeter is 2 ampere and voltage across the resistor is 15 volt. Calculate the resistance of the resistor. So from reading the question and seeing the diagram, we have come to know that the current given is 2 ampere and 15 volt is the potential difference, and we have to calculate the resistance. So the formula for the resistance is given by R equal to V divided by I. So substituting the value of V and I in this formula, we will calculate the resistance. So R is equal to 15 divided by 2 because the voltage is 15 volt and the current is 2 ampere. So the resistance is equal to 7.5 and the unit of resistance is ohm. From the diagram you can see that the voltmeter is connected in parallel with the resistor and the ammeter is connected in series with the resistor. Now let us discuss of how to calculate resistance. So we will measure resistance by using the following apparatus as shown in the diagram. In the diagram you can see a cell is connected with an ammeter, voltmeter and resistor. Voltmeter is connected in parallel with the resistor, ammeter is connected in series with the resistor. So after noting the reading from the voltmeter and the ammeter, we will calculate resistance. So voltmeter gives the result in volts, ammeter gives the current in ampere. The formula for resistance is R is equal to V divided by I. We will divide the result from the voltmeter by the result from the ammeter, and then we will calculate the resistance, and the unit of resistance is ohm. Now let us discuss about the factors that affect the resistance. The first factor is the length of wire. So resistance is directly proportional to length of wire. It means that if we increase the length, then the resistance would also increase. If we reduce the length, then the resistance would also be decreased. But keep in mind that the other factors like cross-sectional area, temperature should be kept constant. The second factor that affects resistance is the cross-sectional area. Resistance is inversely proportional to cross-sectional area. It means that when the cross-sectional area is increased, the resistance gets reduced, and when we reduce the cross-sectional area, the resistance would increase. So keep in mind that the cross-sectional area is inversely proportional to resistance, provided the other factors like length, temperature and material remain the same. The third factor that affects the resistance is the temperature. For metallic wires, as temperature increases, the resistance of it also increases. If the temperature is reduced, the resistance would also reduce. So keep in mind that the other factors should remain constant. So temperature increases, so the resistance also increases. Temperature reduces, the resistance also decreases. The fourth factor that affects the resistance is the material. So keep in mind when different materials have different value of resistance. So resistance vary from material to material. Now we will discuss about rheostat. Rheostat is a variable resistor. So it is a resistor, it's a type of a resistor which can be varied. So value of the resistance can be increased or decreased. As we have studied earlier, that the resistance can be increased or decreased by changing the length. If the length is increased, so the resistance is also increased. If the length is reduced, so the resistance is also reduced. So here are few diagrams which shows rheostat, and here is the symbol used for variable resistor. Now we will discuss about Ohm's law. According to Ohm's law, potential difference is directly proportional to current. It means that if the potential difference is increased, then the current is also increased. If the potential difference is reduced, then the current is also reduced. So to measure Ohm's law, to verify Ohm's law, we are going to use the apparatus as shown in the diagram. From the diagram, we can see that a battery of low voltage supply is connected with a variable resistor, voltmeter, nichrome wire, thermometer, ammeter and a switch. The purpose of the switch is to connect and disconnect the circuit. When the switch is closed, the current would pass through the circuit and the voltmeter and ammeter will be showing reading. We can calculate the resistance by using the formula R is equal to V divided by I. The purpose of the variable resistor is to vary the current so that we can get different reading of ammeter and voltmeter. The purpose of the thermometer is to measure the reading of the temperature, and we have to make sure that the temperature remains constant so that we can get a constant resistance. When the temperature rises, the resistance also increases. When the temperature reduces, the resistance also decreases. So we will not be observing Ohm's law. So to observe Ohm's law, we should keep the temperature constant. Now we will discuss Ohm's law in detail. According to Ohm's law, voltage is directly proportional to current and the resistance is constant. For example, if the voltage is 1 volt, the current is 0.2 ampere, so the resistance is 1 divided by 0.2, the resistance is 5 ohm. Similarly, if the voltage is increased, that is from 1 to 2, then the current also increases from 0.2 ampere to 0.4 ampere, and the resistance, that is equal to 2 divided by 0.4 is equal to 5 ohm. It does not change, it is kept constant. If the voltage is again increased to 3 volt, the current also increases to 0.6 ampere. Then the resistance, that is equal to 3 divided by 0.6, the answer is 5. Similarly, 4 divided by 0.8, the result is 5. 5 divided by 1, the answer is 5. So over here we want to show that when the voltage is increased, the current also increases by the same factor and the resistance is constant. If we plot a graph between the voltage and current, keeping voltage on the x-axis and current on the y-axis, we obtain a straight line. If we obtain a straight line, then it is Ohm's law. If we do not obtain a straight line, it is a curve, then it is not observing Ohm's law. Now we will discuss the effect of temperature on resistance in detail. The resistance of most of the conductors becomes higher if the temperature of the conductor increases. If we increase the temperature, then the resistance also increases. If we plot a graph between the voltage and the current, keeping voltage on the x-axis and current on the y-axis, we obtain a graph as shown in the diagram. In the diagram, we can see that when the voltage is increased, the current is also increasing, but it is not increasing with the same factor. The factor is being reduced, therefore it's curving down. So over here the resistance is increasing, showing that the current is reduced as the voltage increases. Now let us discuss about light dependent resistor. Light dependent resistor is also known as LDR. According to the name, the resistance depends on the amount of light. When the amount of light is very high, the resistance is very low. When the amount of light is very low, the resistance is very high. LDRs are basically used in security system to automatically switch on lights during the night. The symbol used for LDR is shown in the diagram. This is the end of the video. If you haven't subscribed the channel, then do so by clicking the button. Don't forget to press the bell icon to get notification of the latest videos uploaded on our channel. Don't forget to like, comment and share our videos. You can also follow us on our Facebook page. The link is given in the comment section. We will meet again soon with a new video. Thanks for watching. Take care and Allah Hafiz.